stop running from yourself. I feel like oftentimes in people's lives, we tend to move away from our issues or neglect the parts of ourselves that have an issue. And I think that in running from that issue, we think we're mitigating the problem or, you know, escaping the effects it has on who we are. But I have come to believe that it's more so running from yourself. It's running from, parts of your identity that don't necessarily want to deal with that. The parts of your identity that have, something to lose within that given circumstance or situation. And I think that's a situation that contains a lot of potential for growth. You know, it's those situations that cause you to reevaluate who you are and to rethink some of the things that govern your life and somewhat hold up the foundation for who you are that truly allow you to grow as a person. A lot of stuff can be misconstrued, a lot of stuff can be lost within the moment. But I feel like, you know, the main thing that's always going to be present here and not lost in the moment is you. So the main focus should be not to run from yourself, but to, help yourself find it. And I know that's kind of a weird contradiction, like how do you help yourself find yourself? And I think it just comes with experience. It comes with experiencing things that make you uncomfortable. The things that sort of push you to be a different person, to push you to be a better person rather than being stuck in this like comfort loop. Because I realize that, you know, we, as well as like nature and outside, experience seasons. And all of us have our seasons. And that's why we have like times a year where certain thoughts, resurface. Certain things come back into play and they keep repeating themselves and coming back into our lives because there's a lesson to be taught. There's something that needs to be changed, transmuted, something that needs to have, attention given to it in order for it to dissipate finally. And I think in running from that and in running from ourselves, we allow that loop to continue. We allow ourselves to be continually placed into situations and events that aren't necessarily, inherent to our character, but more so inherent to the traumas and baggage that we carry rather than the stuff that we choose to let go. I'm not talking about just neglect your issues. I'm talking about, addressing them. Stop running from yourself and start building a self that's able to tackle these issues if you're not currently able. But I've addressed it in a past video, but I think there's no past self to overcome. There's no part of you that's, going to be better fit for this in the future. It's going to still be you in this present moment. It's just maybe you've taken the time to address the problem rather than, run from it and expect yourself to not be able to handle it in the present moment. And I realize that we place a lot of power in the future. We place a lot of power in the potential of what can be rather than what is. And what is right now is you. So we have no other choice but to face our issues and stop running from ourselves.